Ariel Henry is a Haitian politician and neurosurgeon serving as the acting Prime Minister of Haiti and President of Haiti since the 20th of July 2021. Recent evidence suggests that Henry may have been involved with the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. Henry served as a resident in neurosurgery with Professor Claude Gros in the French city of Montpellier from March 1977 to December 1981. He studied neurophysiology and neuropathology at the University of Montpellier's Faculty of Medicine from 1981 to 1984, and presented his doctoral thesis in January 1982. He also received a certificate in performing electroencephalography from the University of Montpellier in September 1983. In 1989, he completed his master's degree from the Loma Linda University in the international health field of public health. He also did his postdoctoral studies in management methods for international health at Boston University from February to May 1990. Henry was a professor at the private nursing school of Montpellier from September 1980 to June 1981. From January 1982 to December 1983, he was employed as an assistant in neurosurgery to Professor Claude Gros at the Guy de Chauliac University Hospital in Montpellier. He also served as an assistant to Professor Philippe Freybeau at the same hospital from October 1983 to February 1985, and was employed as an assistant professor during his time there. He later served as the administrator of the Adventist Hospital of Haiti from March 1985 to June 1987. Henry was employed as a neurosurgeon at the State University of Haiti Hospital from 1987 to 1996, while also serving as a professor of neurosurgery at the hospital from October 1985 to February 1995 and professor of psychophysiology at the university's Faculty of Human Sciences from November 1988 to June 1996. He has been a professor of neurology at the university's Faculty of Medicine since October 1990. From December 1987 to January 2010, he was a consultant in neurosurgery and neurology at the St. Vincent Center for Disabled Children in Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti. Henry was also a tutor at the Loma Linda University's Master of Public Health program, which was held off campus from 1989 to 1991, and a professor of neurology at the Quisque University from October 1999 to January 2010. He served as an advisor to the Minister of Health of Haiti from March 1993 to February 1995, as well as a consultant to the Pan American Health Organization and World Health Organization from 1993 to 1996. He was the director of the Adventist Development and Relief Agency Haiti's Child Survival Project in urban and rural areas, from November 1985 to February 1992. Director of Nutritional Rehabilitation Clinics program from January 1986 to November 1989. Deputy Director of its overall programs from 1992 to 1996. And consultant for evaluating its PL 480 program in 1998. He was also the Director of Health for the Adventist Church in Haiti, the French West Indies and French Guiana. From 1992 to 1999, he served as the chairman of the board of directors of the Ecumenical Welfare Society. Henry has served as an associate member of the French Society of Neurosurgery since 1984, a member of the National Committee to Evaluate Polio Eradication in Haiti since it was created in March 1990, and head of the Neurosurgery Department of the Bernard Mepps Hospital since October 2014. He led the public health response in the aftermath of the 2010 Haiti earthquake and to the cholera outbreak in 2012. On the 26th of March 2020, the President of Haiti Jovenel Moïse chose him as a member of the 17-member Scientific Council tasked to fight the COVID-19 pandemic in the country. Henry entered politics as a leader of the Democratic Convergence movement which sought to topple President Jean-Bertrand Aristide, who was accused of rigging the 2000 Haitian parliamentary election. He and Misha Gaillard led the opposition against the president at international forums. After the 2004 Haitian coup d'état that ousted Aristide, Henry called for a transition government based on consensus and new elections. He later became a part of the Council of Sages, consisting of 7 members. The council was backed by the United States and elected members of the transitional government. He supported René Préval after he was elected as the president and was appointed as the Director General of the Ministry of Health in June 2006. He remained in the position till September 2008, when he was appointed as the ministry's Chief of Staff from September 2008 to October 2011. During his tenure, he dealt with the strikes at the General Hospital in Port-au-Prince, worked alongside the United States in managing the public health response after the 2010 earthquake, and streamlined the ministry's finances, enabling direct American funding of its programs. Henry is a member of NIT. He was selected as the Minister of Interior and Territorial Communities in 2015 by President Michel Martelly. After the